Hi, and welcome back to the news. This is our hot topics for today. A reporter live from outside Sochi. Morten Nygaard is retiring. We have an interview with him. An interview with the owner of Sartor Center, Bruce Wayne. So we start this broadcast in Russia, or more specific, in Sochi, where the Olympics is going to be held now in the 2014. But what happens to the citizens and the farmers around the Sochi now that Putin has laid his iron fist around? We go live to our reporter in right outside Sochi, Steve. Steve, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here with the Russian farmer from outside Sochi, Dmitry Ignatievich, and we know that Putin has laid his iron fist around Sochi and the Olympics. How does this affect you?
It affects me a lot. And my job is outside, and my family's inside, and I can't go see them.
Okay. But they're doing this to be on the safe side. What do you think about this?
Of course, I agree with him. You gotta be a little bit careful, but you should put limits. You can't just go around and just shut down an entire city because he's afraid of something.
Yes, and you as a farmer, your job is outside and the market is inside. How does this affect your living?
Of course, I can't make any money. I'm stuck here with a lot of groceries that I can't deliver. I'm even suffering myself because I can't eat them because I gotta deliver them to someone who can, make things happen, like the butcher and stuff like that. But now I can't do anything.
I understand. So you're not going to watch the Olympics then?
No, screw the Olympics. I'm done with the Olympics. No more Olympics.
Excuse me. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
So you're a tourist?
Yes.
Okay. Can I talk to you for a couple of seconds?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we are now in the center of Sochi.
Yes.
And the Olympics is soon arriving.
Yeah.
Do you feel safe here in Sochi Centrum?
Yes, I feel very safe. I'm glad the way Putin reacted to this. Because, I haven't seen a threat. I haven't even seen anyone steal anything. And this is Russia, huh? You know?
But don't you feel a little bit sad for the people outside Sochi, the Russian farmers and so on that can't come into the city?
Of course, I feel a little bit sorry for them, but not that much, because Russia needs to make money, and Russian Olympics cost a lot of money. So I kind of understand why Putin wants to prioritize his tourists and the Olympics competitions. So yeah. I understand why he's prioritizing us in front of them.
Yes. So you're going to watch the Olympics?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I came all the way from USA, Canada, just to come all over here and just to watch this.
Okay.
So I'm definitely gonna watch it on TV.
Thank you for your minutes.
No problem.
You have a good Olympics.
Yeah, you too.
As you quite easily can see, there are mixed feelings about the Olympics that's going to be held in Sochi. Now over to more local news. Local councillor at Sotra videregående skole, avdeling Byløy, Morten Nygaard, is retiring this spring. This is very sad news for all of us, and we have a small interview with him coming right up with Steve.
I'm here with Morten Nygaard. Mr. Nygaard, can I call you Nig?
No, I don't like that name. You can call me Morten. That's more like an English type of name.
Alright then. Mr. Morten. We all heard the bad news. We all know that you're about to retire. Why do you do this? Why are you retiring?
Is it a bad news?
Yeah, we think it is bad news.
Well, that was good to hear. I like my work here in school, but in the springtime, 1st of May, I shall retire. I'm 67 years old then, and it is long enough to work with this type of work. It's many youth here in the school, and the difference between an old man and the youth are growing bigger and bigger.
You're in charge of a lot of people, but have you ever thought about children? Because War One, I'm going to be very upset with your retirement. So have you thought about the rest?
Yes, I hope there will be some man or woman who can take my position from April when I leave the office here. So younger people can do many things that I am too old to do.
You mentioned that you're 67 years old. Is that right?
Yes, I will be there.
Yeah. And how long have you been in this profession?
I've been. I worked in school since not in this school. This school I have worked from 1980 in a position in the leadership of the school. I've been since 1993. We have different position in the leader group, but more or less it's been the same work in 21 years.
Well, that's a very long time. But how do you keep up your motivation? Because you know you're retiring soon, but how do you keep up the motivation to keep going to work on these early days?
Well, every year there come new students here, and some year there are also new teachers. So, especially with new students, you hope that they will have a good time here at our school. And my work here is together with the teachers to develop the student to be good student and continue their studies at the university. So every year many good students leave the school, and some also must find other things to do, and that's not so good when they don't what do you call it, when they don't manage to get a paper of the school. That's not so, I'm not so happy with that.
So what are your future plans after you retire, after your retirement?
Well, the first year after I retire, I will go back to a beautiful city southward in Stavanger, where I have my time as I was a child. I have a house where I grown up in Stavanger, and I will stay there for some time. Besides, I have no plan in April to go to a long trip to Vietnam and Burma and stay there in some weeks. I hope also in the future to do many trips to US, to Europe, and see part of the world I've never been to.
But last but not least, what is your best memory, or what is the best thing that has happened to you in this school?
The best thing is when students like the life here at the school, when they read the lessons, when they learn what they should learn, and when they take a good exam. When that is so, I'm very lucky about my life here at school.
Thanks for the interview, Nigo.
And you can call me Morten.
Yeah.
You can still call me Morten.
I will call you Morten. But I think that I speak for the entire community when I say that we're going to miss you and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. That's very good to hear.
Yeah.
I had a good place here, so that's nice.
It's very sad news about Morten Nygaard's retirement this spring, but it's something we just have to live with and move on. So over to other news. SAFTO Storsenter is building out, and we have an interview with the owner Bruce Wayne, who tells us how he thinks this will pay off into the future and how it will be for the customers that are going to be there after a while.
Hi, I'm here with the owner of Softo, Bruce Wayne, and we're here to talk about the expansion of Softo. What is the purpose of expanding Softo?
We know that Sotra is becoming much more popular place to live because of the oil industry and so on. So we want to try to upgrade Softo Center to keep up with Bergen City and try to make Sotra an own city.
You're talking about upgrading Softo. What do you mean by upgrading?
By upgrading, I mean that we want to sort of attract more customers with new and more popular stores. And we also want to expand our center and our parking lots so that we can take in more customers. And at last, we want to reward the people using electrical cars with free parking lots.
What type of customers would you like to attract? What is your main priority?
Of course, we want to attract all types of customers, but we are trying to have a focus on teens and younger adults because we know that they are spending a lot more money and they are more into shopping.
So, when will this building project be done and how much will it cost?
This first building project we think will be finished around 2017 maybe, and I don't know exactly what it will cost, but I think around 500 million, half a billion. But we look at this as an investment. We think that we in the future will of course get the money back.
Thanks for the interview. It's been an honor.
Very nice talking to you.
So yeah, that was our interview with Bruce Wayne. So to sum this up, the building project will be finished in 2017 and it will cost around about $500 million. And it would mainly like to attract young adults. So I'm signing out and back to you in studio.
Thanks a lot for that. I think that we'll find Softo Center quite pleasing into the future. But that was all we have for today. Stay tuned for weather and sports coming right up after these commercials.
Hello, my name is Christian Gislefors and I'm here today to give you the weather of Norway this Saturday at 2 AM. We see that in Norway in general, in this northern area, we see that the temperatures are quite above zero, but it's not too warm. The northern part here in Hammerfest and Båtsfjord, we can find snow and Slud. And further down against Lofoten and Svolvær, we see that the temperature is rising and we also find rain. And we are moving now down to the southern area of Norway, where we can see that the temperatures are rising above zero. In Lillehammer, Oslo, we can find snow. Stavanger, down at -4 degrees. And of course Bergen, the pole of Norway, which also always has warm weather, 40 degrees plus. And we have the wind from the polar areas, 10 meters per second. And that's all we have for this Saturday. My name is Kirsten Gasselfoss. I'll be here tomorrow. Come see me.
Welcome! This broadcast is brought to you by Sports Active. Try it, play it, love it. Hi, I'm Steven. Man, we got something for you sports lovers. We have got something about Ole Gunnar Solskjær. He's amazing. He's so good and he's Norwegian. That's the best part. He's done a lot of signings and yeah, that's it. This is some of our highlights for the game that he played this weekend.
In the 9th minute, Guy Demel picks up an injury that is so bad that he has to be carried off the pitch in the 15th minute. And in the 42nd minute, we have a goal for West Ham United. Carden Cole picks up the ball from Matt Jarvis and fires it into the back of the net. And in the 65th minute, we have Akram coming out for his debut for Cardiff. And James Tompkins gets sent off in the 72nd minute by his second yellow card. And in the 90th minute, we have a goal for West Ham United. Mark Noble gets the greatest pass from Andy Carroll and has an easy job with putting the ball into the back of the net. 2-0. This game
will not only be remembered because West Ham got an easy 2-0 job, it will also be remembered because Solskjaer should and would easily get 3 points in this game. Unlucky though, he didn't get the 3 points. So yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he gambled big on his debut as a Cardiff manager. But unfortunately for him, it did not pay off. We wish you the best of luck, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Keep up the good work. Anyway, I'm signing out. Tune in next day, any day of the week, because I'm here 24/7. Because I don't get paid that much. So yeah, I'm off later. And remember, sports acting. Try it, play it, love it.